Hi there. I am here today to introduce a game that I call Five Batter Baseball. This is a game that is, in my opinion, a home run, no pun intended, a slam dunk, a can't miss sort of thing for PE. Lots of you might even do these sorts of things in PE, probably in some way, shape, or form, do something similar. Um, and I'll kind of sprinkle in, how to tie it into PE. But really, this five batter baseball, which could be five batter softball, could be five batter kickball, going back to PE or mush ball. What this really is, in my mind, is something that we could do as um, a modified sort of gameplay for youth baseball that would be positive for development, especially probably at the 12U level and below. Definitely does not have a place, in my opinion, at 13 or 14U. Definitely not in high school ball or beyond that. So keep that in mind for those of you who are real purist, baseball purist or softball purist. Keep in mind, I don't think this is something that I would ever propose for those higher levels. Just something for those younger kids that should be at levels where development is key and is most important. Now that's a topic of discussion, what that age is and what that should look like. But that's neither here nor there for this case. Five batter baseball. Again, this could apply to softball. It could apply to any other sport that's played in a similar fashion to baseball and softball. But we're going to call it five batter baseball just to keep things simple. So here we go. The basic idea of this game, actually, the point of this game is to provide a sort of solution for some of the problems that we have in modern travel baseball and softball games today. And let me step back and give a little bit about myself and my experience. I am most recently, about a year ago, maybe 14 months ago, I was coaching varsity baseball in Milwaukee. Prior to that, I'd coached 4 years of junior high school associated baseball. And prior to that, I've coached Little League baseball from my son when he was in T-ball, clear up to other kids when I was younger that were in that middle school age. And we played some in-house stuff. I did some kind of travel stuff. We were a park-sponsored local travel team with kind of in-house talent. But anyway, that's a little bit of my experience. I did also coach JV softball at the high school level for a year. And then for 2 or 3 summers, seasons, I was a patched USA softball. It might have been ASA when I first started, softball official. And then I've done some baseball and softball officiating unpatched prior to that, and maybe even a little bit since then. But so that's a little bit about me. I played baseball from the time I was 5 till about 18, and then for another 12 or so years or more, I played slow pitch softball. So I've been around the game forever, and I've been involved forever in lots of different capacities. I've served as an athletic director as well, a few different times, a few different places. So lots of involvement in sports and baseball and softball, baseball especially. So again, going back to what I was saying, this five batter baseball offers a solution to some of the problems that we have with travel sports, travel baseball, travel softball. One of the big issues that I've seen watching my niece and nephew play and from umpiring myself is time limits, right? It seems like there's diamond space issues, at least where I'm from. So, there's that. There's also tournaments where you're just trying to get X amount of games in over the course of 2, 3, 4 days. So obviously there's these time limits that are put into place. Typically, for example, you might see something where, okay, a new inning can't start after 75 minutes of game time. Okay, well, if it's been 74 and a half minutes and an inning ends, the new one can start because there's 30 seconds to spare. And the wheels can fall off for both teams. That inning can last 30 minutes. Anybody that's been around the game long enough knows that can happen. So then all of a sudden, you've gone over your time limit and everything else is pushed back. You get that domino effect, and it's like, oh crap, here we go. So this will help avoid that. All right, I'm gonna splice in I'm going to break these videos up. I want to keep all these videos to around 5 minutes. That way they're easier to upload. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to restart and see the second video for the continuation.